on TikTok tonight, a couple hours ago, and I've had women who said, "I want the link. Give me the link." And so, big shout out to the TikTok community
That
that is
is
on here.
awesome. I love it. That is so awesome, Boomy. Hello to all the newcomers, all the new people wanting to learn about the women on the blockchain. But
Yeah.
Boomy, I will say, I see a couple dudes on here, but we're gonna love you guys anyways. It's okay. And my husband, he's driving, he's sneaking in too. He's sneaking.
Hey, Danny. That's right. I knew we would have some men sneaking in there, and that's fine because, hey, we
Yep.
love the guys as well. But tonight is all about the women. Excuse me, I'm clearing my throat a little bit. I have my water here, and as you see, Lori's commitment to women in blockchain. She's on the road traveling to Tennessee, but she said,
Yep.
"I am not going to miss sharing this information tonight." So, Lori, we appreciate that commitment. So, again, for those of you who don't know me, there's a lot of people on here tonight who don't. My name is Boomy Moore, hailing from that great state of Maryland. I absolutely love people. I love women's empowerment. And I love all things blockchain. I've been in the home based business industry for decades. In fact, I'm a second generation networker, and I've built teams and businesses internationally into the tens of thousands. But we're here tonight for one specific reason, and that is to introduce you, women all over the world, to this technology, this new technology that is changing things so that we do not get left behind. And so I told you a little bit about me. Lori and I are going to do the presentation together. So, Lori, I just want you to tell a little bit about you before we get into the meat of things.
Yes, absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, awesome. Hey everyone, I'm so happy to be able to do this evening, regardless if I'm traveling or not. And that's the beauty of what we do, right? So we can do it from anywhere, talk to anybody about blockchain. So, ladies, we have something special for you this evening. And when Boomy came to me and chatted with me about this, I thought, 100% I want to do this with you. There was something about Boomy as soon as I met her. It's something about her energy. You know, you can't help but fall in love with this woman. She's all about helping people, seeing people win. And I feel that I've always been that same kind of person, but she also's got that hustle, you know, she's always ready to make something happen and help somebody and really succeed in life and thrive for her family. And that reminded me of myself as well. So my background is, oh my goodness, many years ago, small business owner. So yes, I've always wanted and have always been an entrepreneur, but I got into actually network marketing, which really introduced me to the love of people, right? So I love people. I always love people, but now I really realize how much I love people. And so that really changed my life. I was able to meet my husband, and in that industry, I was able to change my entire family's lives. I was struggling, not being able to pay the bills, to being able to help my mom pay her bills. Okay, if you know what I mean. So I was thriving and it felt great. And so I stayed within that industry for over a decade, 13 years. And then I kind of took a step back for a while and I got into something called insurance. If anybody on here is doing insurance, it's an incredible living. But man, I was not having fun. I got to be honest, I wasn't having fun. So when I was introduced to blockchain, I thought, what? This is like a beautiful opportunity to do what I love, and that is help people and make a difference and make a change. And that's what really attracted me to this. And so here we are. My husband and I are both doing this, and we absolutely love it so much. And it's really made me feel like I'm thriving again and not just surviving and paying the bills. And I feel like I can really offer something to someone because it's not just about working hard, it's truly about working smarter. And I want to make sure you guys realize that when I first saw this, I thought, I don't know nothing about technology. Like, I'm not an IT person, right? I thought maybe I wasn't really smart enough to even learn this space. Like, I'm not good enough to know this space, but it's not like that, guys and girls, ladies. It is not about that. It is about truly having an equal opportunity. You only need to know a little bit. Trust me, I'm still learning every day. It's only been less than 5 months out now. You don't need to wait to know everything, okay? You wait to know everything, the opportunity is going to pass us by. So that's why I chose to say, yes, Boomy, let's do this. Let's share with these ladies and let's get the word out there.
Awesome. So thank you so much for your story, Lori. And when I first heard Daring Kids talk about you, I was like, wow, yeah, she has the same hustle I have, the same mindset. I've got to meet her. And I'm so glad that our paths crossed and now we're partnering up with this to create this movement. So ladies, do me a favor, get out what I used to call it your 6-figure notebook, but we're going to think more expansively and get out your 7-figure notebook, because you're going to want to jot some things down. I see Cass raising hers up. The paper never forgets. Remember that. The paper never forgets. So you're going to want to take some notes about what we're sharing tonight. So let's talk again about why are we here. We're going to be highlighting the importance of increasing women's participation in blockchain technology. And the bottom line is there is so much disparity between men and women in blockchain and in the technology sector. So we're here to empower women in blockchain, to dismantle the gender disparities and just pave the way for gender equality. There is a true gap in wealth between men and women, and I want to see that gap close. You know, Lori talked about the different industries that she's been in. We're both, moms. We have a lot of moms on here. I'm a grandma. I'm sure we have grandmas on here, and married women and single women and women who've been in the workforce and head of household and women who support their husbands. So all walks of life. And so we want you to know that this is for everyone, whether you make a little or whether you make a lot, whether you've been an entrepreneur or whether you have not. But I tell people, put on that entrepreneur cap, put on the hat where you have some foresight, because we're going to share with you some things tonight that can really, I say, change your life for the rest of your life. That is why I'm here. I'm always looking for things that will be life-changing to me. And so we want to really help to increase the visibility of more successful women in blockchain. So introducing Connect. It is a phenomenal ecosystem that is absolutely the largest blockchain development ecosystem in the world. I just had the privilege of meeting someone who Lori had met a couple of months ago, and it's the gentleman that actually got all of this ecosystem started. And I said to him, he's a billionaire now, and I happen to be able to go to his cabin in Utah, and I'm like, well, I heard that we were one of the biggest blockchain development ecosystems in the world. He said, I don't know of any larger. So it is safe to say that we are the largest. I see your mouth open, Lori. I asked him 3 times. I wanted to make sure I was saying the correct thing. And he said, yes, 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 we can stake that claim. So we truly have our hands on something special. So let me just do some housekeeping, guys. We're going to talk about some forward-looking statements. I always say that you can't move forward when you're looking behind. We're going to talk about some projections of some things and possibilities that could happen in the future and for your future. We're not making any claims. We don't give financial advice. Do your own due diligence. We want you to do your own due diligence, and any examples that you see are just for information purposes only. And because we like to do things right, this page is important. This is Blockade, our legal team. The thing I just want you to highlight here is compliance is very, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's an 11 on our scale. Compliance is very, very big. This is our legal team. Even having Ken Cuccinelli, who was AG for the state of Virginia and worked for the head of Homeland Security at one time. So we have a great legal team. So I want to start out in the presentation by telling you my story, because in 2017, my father and mother, they had moved to Panama, Central America. My father called me one day and he said, "Hey, Boomy, I've been studying this blockchain technology and cryptocurrency thing for 8 hours a day. I want to let you know that it's real. It is technology. When you hear about crypto, that is about technology. It's not going anywhere." And our family, he said, we miss getting wealthy with Amazon and Google and Microsoft, but we cannot allow this chance, this time to pass us by with blockchain technology. We miss getting wealthy with the internet. Let's not let this happen with blockchain technology. And it was so important to our family. We took a blockchain cryptocurrency retreat to Orlando, rented an Airbnb there, took all of my kids, my parents, my kids, so we could start teaching our family this. Guys, this is about legacy. This isn't about signing up in a business. This is not network marketing. This is about legacy. Learning something that will have generational ramifications for your family. And so back in thinking of the internet, blockchain is to the 2020s what the internet was to the 1990s. So you may be on here and maybe you never even heard the word blockchain. Maybe you heard it and had no clue of what it was. 96% of the world still does not know, and that's okay. That's why we're here tonight, so you can learn and become what's called an early adopter. So in the 1990s, I can remember in 1996, I had a girlfriend to come over. She hooked up this long cord from my kitchen, the phone cord, to my computer, put in that AOL disk. You all know that dial-up sound that we all used to hear. I remember hearing that sound, and I was online. So we all were users of the internet, but no one came to me and said, if you align yourself with these companies that are getting on this technology called the internet, maybe you can profit financially from these internet companies. No one said that to me. And that really left me feeling some type of way when I saw people and the money and the wealth that they created from being early on in the internet. So let's call that Web 2.0. Well, here we are, ladies, 30 years later. We can't let history repeat itself and that we miss it again. We just can't. We have to understand that now there is a new technology. It's growing faster and being adopted faster than any technology in history. And even though you have not heard of it or maybe don't understand it, it is having such a huge adoption. And so we call that Web 3.0, Web 3.0. When you talk about blockchain, you're going to hear some words, namely decentralization. It may not mean anything to you, but one day it's going to mean a lot to you, because living in a decentralized world is a lot better than centralized. Let me give you an example. Let's take Facebook, for example. They are a centralized entity, company, right? Most companies are centralized these days. Like everything, all their information is on one server. One person typically controls it and it's easily hacked. They get all of our information. We think that we are joining for free and we're using a free product, but actually we are the product. They're getting all of our data on these centralized, with these centralized companies. Well, decentralization is blockchain. This is where we own our own data. There's no one centralized hub. In fact, it's so beautiful, blockchain technology. Let me share with you three of the things that blockchain does. Companies are getting on the blockchain because it improves business efficiency. Businesses want to be more efficient and improves efficiencies. It has total transparency. Like on the blockchain is the ledger where records of all the transactions of that company, the ecosystem, the project are held. It's immutable. Like you cannot change, falsify anything, and it's totally secure. Those are just some of the reasons that companies are now getting on the blockchain. In fact, 90% of all businesses in the US and the UK are exploring blockchain technology now. So again, understand it's huge, it's changing the world, it's rapidly growing, and it is improving the way business is done. So just like companies got on the internet in the 1990s, companies are now getting on the blockchain for various reasons. And the blockchain, it sets to disrupt over $867 trillion in business. Talk about disrupting. $867 trillion in business. Guys, a shift is coming. A shift is upon us. Let us make sure that we position ourselves for where the world is going. In fact, one a business partner I had always said this: find out where the world is going, Lori, and get there faster. Let me say that again, ladies, because this should mean something to you. Find out where the world is going and get there faster. Well, now you can consider yourself an early adopter with blockchain. 96% of the world still doesn't know about it, and now you know. So, Lori, you look like you may be frozen. Can you hear me, Lori? We're gonna let Lori get into a good area. So Lori is going to talk about this next slide, which are software nodes. So hopefully Lori, you can hear me and you can pop right back in. But let's talk about software nodes. If you're taking notes, write that down. Before 2022, ladies, I had no clue what a node was. I got on a webinar and I heard them talking about nodes, and I thought they said nodes.
I had a shower. I could feel
safe.
No matter the situation,
Okay,
jacuzzi bath remodel.
that person, that'd be great. So I thought they were saying nodes, but they were saying node, N-O-D-E. You there, Lori? Uh-oh.
I'm good now.
Little technical difficulty.
Yes, I'm here. Do you hear me okay? Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was going into your node slide because you were frozen, but I'm gonna let you take it away since that.
Okay. Okay. Comps. Okay. I almost feel like I could get out and run a couple miles. Like, I don't know about you all, but Boomy's got me fired up. I'm ready to say, sign me up again, Boomy. Sign me up again. So you guys, what is Node software exactly? Connect makes it so easy to participate in blockchain using Node software. Let me give you a great example. Okay, so nodes are like cell phone towers. Let's think about this. Years ago, when you might have first gotten your first cell phone, how was the service? Probably not that great, right? It was probably kind of lacking. The connections weren't so good, even though my connection doesn't seem the best right now. Connection today is so much better, right? And how did AT&T get cell phone service better, well connected? Well, they went out there and talked to the local farmer, right? The person that owned the land down the street. And they asked those people, can we rent a piece of your land for a cell phone tower? Why did they need it? They needed it so they could actually have better connection, have better service, right? From cell phone tower to cell phone tower all over the country and then all over the world. Well, that is kind of, envision now, that's kind of how nodes run, right? The node software is running on your computer or in the cloud to verify transactions. And the more nodes sold and out there, we all own, that's more transactions that are going to be happening. And they're just renting our computer, renting our space. Very simple, just like cell phone towers went up and more grew because of farmers. We are computer holders. We can be node software holders. We're able to help make these transactions happen, and we are rewarded. The farmers get paid, we're rewarded, and potentially could get paid as well. So it's incredible. Technology is a beautiful thing. See, guys, we don't need to know a lot. We just need to know a little bit, and we can benefit from it. All right, here are a few of the impact projects that are working to decentralize different industries. Switch is a decentralized banking. Galvin, decentralized healthcare. I'm so excited about that because we should be in control of our own healthcare, guys. Okay, we should be, or ladies, we should be in control of our own healthcare, our own health records, and being on a decentralized platform that makes it possible. Element, decentralized mining. Give. This one, I'm starting to fall in love more and more with Give, because who hasn't heard of a GoFundMe? You know, unfortunately, there's a little too many hands in the pot in the GoFundMe. 100% of the money that we're all giving for someone that we care about or love and want to help does not go 100% to that person, unfortunately. And with Give, it will be tracked. Every penny that's supposed to be given to the person that we care about, or the charity we want to give to, will get there. Okay, so it's going to be decentralized. Then we have Grow, decentralized food and aquaculture. You guys, this is a big one. I'm so excited about this. So this company, or this business on the blockchain, is growing as we speak, compared to, I just less than 5 months ago, and to where it is to just bought our first, I say a huge selection of different beef shipped to our house from a grow farm. There's actually multiple grow farms all over our country. When I first became a part of this, now they're starting to deliver nationwide. Big deal. We all know that the food we eat, even though we're still eating it because we gotta eat, it's not the best for us. It's not the healthiest. And this is where you're getting good food delivered to your home, or possibly you could go to the farm if you live locally, buy one, get your meat, get your produce, and you can actually use a QR code that will show you exactly from the moment that cow was born, that calf was born, all the way through, you know, on the farm, eating what it ate, how much it ate, until that meat hits your kitchen table. Okay, so it's important to keep us healthy, and the only way to keep us truly healthy, longevity, good health, is to have great food. And then there's Revo, decentralized rideshare. I am definitely going to allow Boomy to share something on that in just a minute. And we've got R-Link, decentralized video conferencing. So these are several of the projects on the blockchain. Okay, right now we have a dozen projects on the blockchain, and we look to have 1,000. Okay, this is truly just the beginning of something great. Boomy, I think I'm gonna be throwing it back over to you for you to share with these awesome people about Revo, because you have had such great experience with this, and we have to make sure that these ladies understand the opportunity with this rideshare.
Oh, yes, this is so huge. I love talking about this project, but I want to say that one of the things that made me so proud to be a part of this ecosystem was that this is blockchain with a purpose. I want you ladies to understand this. You know, in the crypto space, there have been some bad characters, and you've heard about maybe rug pulls and just the things that weren't in people's best interest, right? Things being scams and Ponzi's. When I saw this and said, wow, these are real companies solving real world problems, who have decided to do things in a more efficient way and better for the people by getting on the blockchain. This is something I can get behind. Blockchain with a purpose. And so one of the blockchain companies that I am really in support of is Revo Rideshare. I love the slogan: our clients pay less, our drivers make more. And because we're on the blockchain, with every ride, someone earns a digital reward. So almost everyone is familiar with the rideshare industry. Uber came onto the scene 9 years ago, just disrupted things in the transportation space. You know, people don't take taxis anymore. They call an Uber or a Lyft. In fact, here now, after 9 years, Uber does 25 million rides a day. But guess what? There is a new rideshare company on the scene. Don't y'all dare take Uber or Lyft anymore if Revo is in your city, because Revo is doing it better. How is it better? Well, it's power to the people instead of power to the shareholders. That means that money is going into your pockets. Let me share with you how this works. So tonight, you're going to get a free link from the person who invited you here. I said free, zero, no cost at all. You'll get a free link for Revo. And then after you get your free link, you can actually download the app. Well, if you're in one of the 40 cities where we are, you can start using Revo for your rideshare experience, because why? Number one, you're going to save money. It's better for the drivers because the drivers make more money. If you're in a city where they're not yet, hold on, because it's coming. Oh, if you're in, like I'm in Baltimore, it's not here yet. I plan on getting Baltimore open. Anywhere that we're not, all you have to say is, what do I need to do to start this in my city? And it's very simple to open it up. But listen to the financial potential, guys. So when you get your free link, as you help to spread the word in the Revo community, just by telling other drivers how they can make more, telling other riders how they can pay less, guess what happens? Every time that driver does a drive for the rest of his life, if they're driving on the Revo app, you get paid. Every time that the rider who you introduced takes a ride, doesn't matter whose car they're getting in, as long as they're on the Revo app, guess what? You're getting paid. And so I saw this infographic that showed how to make $10,000 a month with Revo Ride, sharing with drivers and riders. And I said, oh my gosh, who couldn't use an extra $10,000 a month? And I just got excited because listen to this, ladies. Imagine you're in your state, right? You're with your kids, your grandkids, you're at work or whatever. But because you told some drivers, who told some drivers, who told some riders, who told more riders, now you're getting paid, and you didn't pay anything for this, no cost to sign up. You're getting paid from rides in California, in New York, Alabama, San Francisco, Texas. I mean, every state in the nation. Like, people are doing, the drivers are doing what they do, the riders are doing what they do, and you're at home minding your business. But ka-ching, 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 with every ride, you're getting paid. It's like, what? I couldn't sleep at night when I started internalizing that. And then I started thinking about international. I went to South Africa for the first time in 2019. How did we get around? Uber. I mean, in almost every country, that's how people do things these days. And so the vision of this CEO, of course, is to go international. Paul Michael, the CEO, he was just on a webinar with Australia the other night. He was like, Australia's like, we want you here. Can you imagine? You know, people in Jamaica, Australia, Ghana. You know, my parents moved to Ghana, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they take rideshare there. Can you imagine? I'm here in the US and I'm getting paid from rides there in Ghana. So, guys, the sky is not the limit anymore. Just like take the limits off. There is so much potential revenue that we can share in here as we share this concept. And look at here. This is for illustration purposes, but imagine this. You tell one driver you're getting $1 per ride. They just did 10 rides a day. That's $10 a day times 30 with an extra $300 a month from just one driver. I mean, you could probably maybe pay a car payment or pay credit card bills off or something like that. What if you said, well, shoot, I can get 10 drivers? Because Uber drivers, they're so disgruntled right now. Everybody knows that because the drivers are making less, but yet they're charging us more when we get into an Uber. So the drivers are easily signing up with this. 10 drivers, $100 a day, $3,000 a month. That could make your mortgage payment. What about 100 drivers? This is what I saw when I saw that infographic. It wasn't even this much, but I'm like, I deserve $1,000 a day. If you deserve $1,000 a day, point to yourself and say, I deserve $1,000 a day. With 100 drivers a year, getting $1 per ride, 10 rides per day, guys, come on. You may have some problems, but money does not have to be one of them. I am telling you, this is so awesome. So we can get you more information about that. But again, right now, you need to text the person who invited you here and say, please send me your Revo link, because it doesn't make sense not to do it, because it's absolutely free. Again, no cost. So remember this, Revo is the first rideshare company on the blockchain. With every single action, with every ride, someone earns digital rewards. When a rider rides, they're going to save money plus earn Revo tokens. When a driver drives, they're making dollars because they drive. They're making more than they would make with Uber. When I took a Revo ride in Tampa, the driver said, I'm making $11 for this ride. If I was driving for Uber, I would only be making $7. That's why it's so easy to sign up drivers. Every time drivers drive, guess what? Not only do they earn dollars, but they earn the digital rewards as well. Ladies and the gentlemen that we have on here, digital rewards are a thing. Like tokens are a thing. Bitcoin is a token. Ethereum is a token. There are lots of different tokens now, right? Fiat is like out with the old fiat dollars, in with the new digital assets. So what I decided to do before I started promoting Revo and telling other drivers and riders about it, I wanted to support the blockchain by purchasing a node. So all blockchain companies need nodes, N-O-D-E-S, need nodes to run, because as Lori said, they confirm and they verify the transactions. And so I purchased a node, and because of that, my node is doing the work, not me, but I'm the one getting paid. What am I getting paid? I'm getting paid the digital rewards, the Rev token. So look here, I'm getting on average about 3,200 Rev digital rewards a day, 3,200 a day. I have earned over 148,000 accumulated. Remember this, when you're talking about digital assets, accumulation rules the nation. Write that down. Accumulation rules the nation. You want to get as many of these digital rewards as you can in your wallet for several reasons. One is because in our ecosystem, they offer real utility, real use case. Well, what does that mean, Boomy? This isn't pie in the sky, air fluff token that somebody's talking about. Lori told you that Danny used his Grow token to buy their family food. I mean, we're talking about real blockchain with a purpose. As people earn these digital rewards, you can use the digital rewards to pay for rides. But also, there is a potential that as the revenue comes in from the company, and as things progress in the project, that one day these rewards can, the token can actually go on the market and increase in value. And let me be compliant and just say, well, that will put a big smile on your face, potentially. Okay. Well, Lori's going to give some examples, but ladies and gentlemen, we know people whose lives have been changed forever, ever. Yes, because of the concept that we're explaining to you here. So again, for illustration purposes only, but the potential is huge. So Lori, I know our link is like your baby. You love this as well as I do, but I want you to tell them about this first video conferencing company on the blockchain.
Yes. Oh, that was great. Boomy, that was great. I love it. I love Revo. I love Arlink. You guys, I'm going to share with you all a decentralized video conferencing meeting software like we're on right now. So you guys have joined us this evening on Zoom, and we're hoping this is the last Zoom that we ever use, right? Soon, next month in August, we will absolutely be launching Arlink. You guys, this is so exciting because when we all sent you this link, what'd you do? You jumped on and joined us. And I know that Boomy and I both are paying a subscription to actually use Zoom on a regular basis. And I'm sure there's almost 100 people on here this evening. Ladies, how many of you pay for a subscription for Zoom. Okay, and I'm picking Zoom just because a lot of everybody knows it's a very frequently used word for software and most. You would have jumped on that. Well, guess what the beauty of that would have been and will be very, very soon? It will be a decentralized platform on the blockchain, and we will earn rewards, you all. We will earn rewards. Think about right now, there is 300 million users daily on Zoom. And the revenue that Zoom is making, $602.6 billion in 2021. That's a year later. Can you imagine what it is right now? Market cap last year, $21 billion. $21 billion. That's what Zoom is making. How much are you guys making? Just think about it. You're not. Either am I. Either is me. None of us are being rewarded. I'm not married to Zoom, and I'm sure none of you guys are either. And we're just using it because, well,
Hey, Lori, I'm giving you a second. You went out again.
it's the thing to do. We just jump on, could earn rewards by getting. Uh-oh. Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. So Zoom is, it's going to be long gone. Pretty soon, we're all going to be wanting to use our link. Our link is definitely, you know what? We're not even trying to disrupt the industry, but why not, right? It's going to be easy to do. We don't even need those high numbers. I mean, we're talking a couple million people. The very first day we launched this, we could get 1 million users on this within the first week of doing business with our link. It's going to grow very rapidly, very fast. It's very exciting. And I cannot wait to continue to share this with everyone, like I said, around the world, because everyone can use it. Right now, we're talking.
Hey, Lori, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in there till your signal gets a little better because we're only
Massive
getting.
network marketing companies, and they all use Zoom on a regular basis. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're only getting like maybe 60% of what you're saying. So I'm gonna see if you can go ahead. We're gonna try it one more time because I really want you to finish and then get to our lady right here since it's ladies' night. Can you hear me, Lori? Oh, okay.
Yes,
All
can
right.
you hear me okay?
Oh man, it's really choppy. I just heard that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do the slide until you can get to a better area because we really can't hear you. But guys, let me say this about what Lori was saying about R-Link. I own an R-Link node. Definitely want to get more.
Switch.
It is the first video conferencing company on the blockchain, and all blockchain needs nodes to operate. You own the node, you get rewards every single day. So, and every single day forever, as long as this project is online and as long as your node is online. So now let's talk about Switch. And I wish Lori had a great signal because she got to meet Kathy Roberts. You see this lady right here. She said, Kathy is so phenomenal. Let me tell you who Kathy is. Not only is Kathy the CEO of our decentralized banking project called Switch, but Kathy's reputation precedes her. She actually was the one who started the Discover Rewards card. Like she came up with the concept for rewards for credit cards. Before this lady, it didn't exist. It was her brainchild. So we're so proud of that. Female and African American, a female at that. Not only did she come up with the concept of the rewards, but she also was the COO for Discover Bank.
Vitamins. He's got.
He also was the COO for Discover Bank as well. And so when Wright came to Kathy and told her what we were doing with this ecosystem, real blockchain projects with a purpose, solving real world problems, being on the cutting edge of tokens that have real utility, Kathy said, I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I love a challenge. I love decentralization. I understand what's going on, how the world is shifting and the world is moving, the world is changing. And just like she was a forerunner and was the first to have rewards on credit cards, now every credit cards have rewards. Again, now you know who started that. Now she is one of the first to actually be in decentralized banking through Switch. And you can even have that Switch rewards card right there that will help you to move more easily through the crypto space if you're dealing in your crypto and tokens and things of that nature. So just wanted to give a big shout out to Kathy. So, Lori, you can tell me if you are back or not, if you think you're in a good signal area, but let's talk about joining Connect. As a woman, we are connectors by nature. We are nurturers by nature. We're helpers by nature. And that's why we wanted to have everyone on here today, is to tell you about something that we found that is changing the world, but changing our personal world. And I want you to understand that it can do the same for you. And so joining Connect is free. You don't got to hesitate. You don't got to procrastinate, pontificate. Joining Connect is free and it's simple. So the person who invited you here is going to give you their link, and it just takes a couple of minutes. You're going to join and you're going to create your decentralized wallet as well. And everyone who joins secures a position on the WIN blockchain. And as soon as you start operating your WIN node, so the WIN node is like the sales and marketing node. I call it the parent node that helps to run the whole ecosystem here. But so you're going to want to purchase a WIN node. And right now, the WIN node is on sale, $1,500 off. Again, the person who invited you can tell you more, but you want to get at least one, but you'll get 5 coupons so that you can get up to 5 WIN nodes and save $7,500 by purchasing those 5. But let me tell you what happens when you get a WIN node. Of course, you're going to be earning WIN rewards every single day, but it locks in your spot in the blockchain. Well, what does that mean to you financially? Well, once your spot is locked in and you join tonight, there are going to be people joining tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Some are in China, some are in Australia, some in the UK, some in the United States. There are going to be people every day joining. And because those people have come behind you, and you already have purchased a WIN node, well, guess what happens? You get to earn rewards from those people who are coming onto the blockchain after you. So it's just one long straight line based on the date and time anyone joins the blockchain by running their WIN smart node, and you get to benefit with rewards because of all of the node purchases coming behind you. So when I look on my dashboard every day, I can see all these rewards, USDT and WIN token. And I'm like, at first I was like, where is this coming from? Oh, it's not coming from my actions, but the actions of other people as well. What I do, what other people do who have no connection to me. So becoming a WIN smart node owner is really simple. You there, Lori? I see you pop back on.
Okay. Can you see me okay? Hear me okay?
I can hear you. I can see you.
I'm so sorry, but I know you're killing it. You don't even need me. I know you're killing it.
Hey,
I pulled over.
Come on, girl, because my third is getting dry. I need to take some water. I want you to finish it out.
Okay. Becoming a Win Smart Node owner is also so simple. Did you already go through that? You
No, go
explained
ahead.
to them? Okay, ladies, right now, you can either purchase right now to get onto the blockchain, to stamp yourself in the blockchain today. You can purchase at least one Win Smart Node to lock your position, or you can earn a Win Smart Node by selling a smart node to 5 different friends. Okay, so go out here, share with your friends, share with your family. 5 of them get at least one Win Smart Node. Okay, you can earn a smart node. Okay, so that means you don't have to spend $1 today. We want you to go out there and share this. Remember, we're looking for node software owners. Okay, we want you out there being a node software owner so we can get this huge, incredible blockchain rolling and the transactions moving. So this is kind of exciting. I pulled this out last week. This is actually this is an illustration of my daughter's back office. And no, I did not even ask for permission because I actually paid for her one node, right? I wanted to give a gift to my kids. I'm not saying for you guys to give a gift. Normally I make them do everything on their own, but I was excited and I went ahead and got them one node. As you can see, they have one node and one is online. Okay, it's up in the cloud. I chose to pay a third-party cloud to hold my node to where it's running all the time, so it's not on my computer, which you guys all have an opportunity to do that. And every single day my daughter is earning rewards. Now this was only after, I think it was 4 months, exactly like 4 months, because I got hers a little bit after we ended up getting ours. And this is 65,000 rewards for one Win node. Now what does that mean? Today, it means nothing, okay? It means nothing. But as these projects grow, because remember, these projects are growing because these are real world utility projects. As they grow, my daughter will continue to earn rewards. But right now, if this business went to 500x, she would actually get about $35,000. $35,000. She could sell her tokens, okay, because of the rewards that she earned from one node and get $35,000. Now, think about this. Now, we are just playing hypothetical right now, but this is possible. And I'm about to tell you why and how this is possible because I'm going to give you some real life examples. What could that do for my daughter? She is 27 years old. I have 3 daughters, 27, 24, and almost 18. Today, it is different. We all know that. It's crazy. You can't go to the grocery store and not spend $100 on 4 bags of groceries. All right. It costs a fortune to get gas. I actually really feel bad for the younger generation because how are they going to buy a home and get their lives going today? It's a little crazy. Okay. We ain't getting paid anymore, but the cost of living is much higher than it used to be. So I believe in this project and I believe that my daughter will absolutely be making income in the future. And the reason why I believe that is because the people behind this is not their first rodeo. Okay. I personally, and so has Boomy's been to his house in Utah. We've been able to hang out with a gentleman that built another blockchain. That blockchain was called Gala Games. Have any of you ladies ever played Words with Friends? Now, my mom did. I never played it, all right? But I know what it is. How about Farmville? If you've ever heard of those, that was a part of the Gala Games platform, okay? That gaming platform made billions and billions of dollars. And today, one node would cost you or me anywhere between $80,000 to $100,000 for one node. Why? Because it's lucrative, it's working, it's thriving. The blockchain is successful. The man that built that with only 10 software developers, he created an amazing blockchain. He is now creating this blockchain with about 100 software developers with a dozen projects on the blockchain with real world utility, not just games, guys. These are projects that are on the blockchain that make sense. They're a no-brainer. A meeting software we use, why not get rewarded? A rideshare company we use, why not get rewarded? Food we eat anyways, why not use our tokens to buy meat like me, my husband did, and also get rewarded? The list goes on and on about the projects on these blockchain. We have been blessed, Boomy and I, to be able to meet the gentleman that created this and also meet several other people that have made 11 million, 42 million, 50 million, 100 million. Now, guys, those are big numbers, ladies. That is big numbers. But dream for a second, okay? This right now has totally been able to allow me to dream again. Do you ever feel like, I've told you at the beginning when I start talking, you're just surviving? Like, I don't want to just be here to survive. I want to thrive. I want to dream. I want to give my family things that I wasn't able to have when I was younger. Go on trips that have been on a bucket list and you're thinking, am I ever going to check them off? How about retirement? Retirement, guys, like, it's scary out here. We all need to retire at a young age. We are not born to just work a job, work our butts off, get paid, and work until we, pass away one day. We want to thrive, and I want all of you to thrive. And forget the fact that I just shared hundreds of millions, billions. How about just 500,000, 1 million? Would you like, you guys, what about $1 million? We don't need to even think 100 million. It's obtainable with the projects that we have. We need to think bigger. We need to realize that we have an opportunity that has never been done before, ever. Okay. So you have to think timing is everything. I met a gentleman that made, ready for this? In 2010, he bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. It was at $1 in 2010. You guys could go check the history. That's how much it was selling for. That's it, $1. He only spent 1,000. He right now has $70 million worth of Bitcoin. 70 million. But it was timing. And I guarantee you, most people said he was crazy. Right, Boomy? People said he was crazy. People did not believe him. Most people said no to Bitcoin. Well, guess what? I won't be left behind. Boomy won't be left behind. And we don't want any of you ladies and gentlemen that join us this evening to be left behind. So we want to continue to share with you all, give these stories, give these examples, and tell you we all have an opportunity here. We have a chance to make generational wealth. When's the last time someone said to you, how would you like to make generational wealth? When that was said to me about 4.5 months ago, 5 months ago, I thought to myself, I want that. No one's ever said that to me. If that's possible, I want to know it's possible, and I'm going to give it everything I got to see where I can go. So Boomy and I, we're loving sharing this opportunity with everybody. We will continue to share. We want to make sure that you guys have all your answers, questions answered. And a lot of you never even knew what blockchain was until this evening, right? But that's okay. We have more videos. We have more information on each individual particular project.
And we have a free academy.
Yes. And then if you go sign up for your free wallet, you sign up right now with the person that invited you on here, you can go in and you can start learning, and you can earn rewards once you buy one node. You can start learning and earning rewards, you guys. There is so much that this company gives you to win. They want you to learn. They want you to be your own expert. So you can go out here and share with others. We're looking forward to growing an amazing, huge, massive community all over the world. And that starts with us. That starts with us ladies right now. We can make a huge impact with the women all across the world right here just by this Zoom tonight.
Well, Lori, thank you so much. I'm glad your signal got good so you could
Me too.
Close it out for us. So ladies, as we wrap up, we really appreciate you being with us for the last 58 minutes. We really do.
Woo!
About who wins when you win. And who loses when you lose? When I think about my children and my grandchildren and
We
the
lost 10
legacy that I want to leave and the lifestyle I want to give them, it's all about us winning and positioning ourselves and our families for something that we've never had before, because this technology never existed before. So here are the things that you're going to do tonight. Right now, I want you to text the person who invited you, ask them for their Revo referral link, and ask them for their Connect link. Sign up there tonight. Both of those are no cost. Create your wallet with Connect. They can walk you through this process. And also, you want to purchase your Win node. You want to purchase your Win node or nodes. Maybe you want a Revo node, maybe you want a Rally node. They can help you with that, but all of that will be inside of your back office once you create your free account. Let me let you know that this is a community. This is connection. We're creating a movement. This isn't a one-time presentation, then you're off on your own. No, we're going to help you. We're going to support you. We're going to move this thing along, and we want you to reach back and tell your other, your girlfriends, your sisters, your cousins, and your mothers. My mother, she owns nodes. Tell them about this awesome blockchain community of Connect. And so with that, y'all know how I do. I want y'all to unmute so we can end with some energy, and we're going to take a screenshot. So turn on your cameras, ladies. Please, please, please. We're going to take a screenshot. I want you guys to thank Lori, thank yourselves, thank your guests.
Thank you, Lori.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Joe. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Katie.
Stay tuned for our next
Thank you.
If you need the recording,
Thanks,
let me
Aaron.
know. Guys, it's time to win. All we do is win, 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 no matter what, right?
All we have to do is win.
No matter what.
Win. All right, guys.
Win no matter what.
Thanks for
No matter
joining us.
what.
Get your link tonight. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Officially
Bye.
ended.
Bye.
Everybody.
I got dreams, y'all.
That's
I
right.
got
Lose sleep
dreams,
over this
y'all.
tonight, guys. Start dreaming bigger.
Bye.
This is really exciting.
Good
because,
presentation.